You're 20 years old, and everyone keeps telling you the same thing. You've got time. Just invest early, and you'll be fine. And honestly, that's true. Time is your biggest financial weapon. But here's what nobody's telling you. The rules of the game you're about to play might be changing. And if you don't see it coming, it could quietly eat away at everything you're trying to build. Today, we're breaking down how some of Trump's biggest economic proposals could affect your paycheck, your investments, and your financial future. Not from a political angle, from a money angle. Let's get into it. Before you can invest a single dollar, you need the basics covered: a steady job, a paycheck that actually grows, and prices that don't drain your bank account before the month is over. That's where the first big change could hit you. One of Trump's most talked about proposals is a large-scale crackdown on undocumented immigration. Now, politically, people have strong opinions, but economically, the numbers tell a very clear story. Immigrants contributed around $2 trillion to the U.S. economy in 2016. That's not a small number. So what happens when a large chunk of that workforce is removed? The Peterson Institute ran the numbers. Their analysis found that deporting around 8 million undocumented workers could shrink the U.S. economy by over 7% by 2028. What does that mean for you? Fewer job openings, slower raises, and here's the one that really stings: higher prices. If there aren't enough workers to build homes, construction costs go up. If there aren't enough workers to harvest food, your grocery bill goes up. And if your income isn't keeping pace with rising costs, you have less money left over to invest every single month. That's a direct hit to your financial plan. Now let's talk about Project 2025. Keep it simple. This is not an official government policy. It's a policy wish list from a conservative think tank. Trump has distanced himself from it publicly. But the ideas keep showing up in real policy conversations. 3 things in that blueprint could directly affect your wallet. First, major cuts to federal education programs. If those are reduced, families absorb the cost. Families with higher costs invest less. Second, big changes to student loans. Some proposals would raise monthly payments for millions of borrowers. Higher payments mean less money going into your retirement account every month. Third, a much smaller federal government. That means fewer public sector jobs, which millions of young Americans are counting on. Now, taxes. This is where it gets really interesting for investors. Some proposals want to replace the current 7 tax brackets with just 2, a 15% rate and a 30% rate. Simpler sounds better, right? But here's the catch. Most deductions and credits would be eliminated, and according to the Center for American Progress, middle-class families could actually end up paying more because they'd lose credits for education and childcare. On the investment side, some proposals would cut the capital gains tax rate from 20% to 15%. Lower taxes on profits sounds like a win. But let's be real. That mostly benefits people who already have large portfolios. If you're just starting out, the bigger question is, will you have enough left over each month to invest at all? Here's the one piece of genuinely good news. As of mid-2026, a program called Trump Accounts has been signed into law and is being rolled out. Every child born in the U.S. gets a government-seeded savings account. Parents can add to it over time. It grows tax-advantaged. And when they're older, they can use it for college, a home, or a business. $1,000 invested at birth, growing for 20 years, could become real, life-changing money. But here's the honest truth for you watching this right now. This doesn't fix the pressures you're dealing with today. High rent, student debt, rising prices. This program is built for the next generation. So here's the bottom line. The economic landscape is shifting. Some of these changes could slow job growth and raise your everyday costs. Others could increase your tax burden. And some are genuinely promising. Just not for right now. Your time in the market is still your biggest advantage. But the game is getting more complicated. The investors who pay attention to how the rules are changing, not just which stocks to pick, are the ones who come out ahead. Stay informed. Keep investing. And don't let the noise stop you from building. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe to Market Uncovered. We break down the money stuff that actually matters. See you in the next one.